So we got a 5+5 unrated. Good luck, Kevin. So, Kevin, you must be Magnus, the Magnus account, right? I'm not going to ask if these are your abs, Kevin. I'm not going to ask if those are your abs. Good thing we're playing chess and not having a sit-up contest. Okay. We got e3 on the board. Let's bring the bishop out. Yeah, so my opponent was saying in the chat that he doesn't really like playing rapid as much because it's not as fun. He prefers playing blitz and bullet. Play whatever is fun. Play whatever's fun. Chess is supposed to be fun. So if you find a lot of enjoyment playing bullet, if you find a lot of enjoyment playing blitz, go for it. Chess is supposed to be fun, first and foremost. If you had ambitions to play over the board and improve and stuff like that, I would suggest other time controls, but I understand that the vast majority of players are not really looking to do that, and that's cool. Okay, my opponent's playing well. Establishes a knight on e5. Let's just continue with my development. So the downside of playing like a system opening like the Kala or the Kali, however you want to pronounce it, and not playing c4 was I was able to get my light squared bishop to this key diagonal. I was able to get this to the key diagonal, which is really hard to do in the main lines of the Queen's Gambit. Okay, so my opponent decided to take on d7. Here, it would have been better for him to either reinforce with f4 or maybe play knight gf3. Just try to keep that knight, that strong knight, established in the center of the board. I think that would have been best for him. So, what to do here? Let's just back the queen off. Just trying to step out of potential knight e5s and stuff like that. Okay. So let's play rook f8. Got 6 viewers in the chat, guys. Welcome. Really appreciate you coming to check out the stream after Title Tuesday. If you would like to play, feel free to follow the stream, and I'd be happy to play you guys. In the time control of your choosing, not bullet, please. I think I've got one of these classic undermining tactics, knight takes c5 in this position. And I'm able to capture this knight on e5. So that's a tactic you see pop up when white has pushed c5 in the Queen's Gambit. That can pop up when there's a piece on e5. That's just a pattern I know. That's nothing that I like. You know, just discovered looking at the position. That's a pattern I've seen many, many, many times. Okay, so my opponent plays his bishop to g4. Trying to think what I want to do here. I am going to retreat my bishop. I think my bishop's a little bit better than his. I don't want to take and bring his queen to a menacing square like g4. So yeah, let's just play bishop g6. A nice solid move. And he's insisting on this trade. Okay. Let's just drop the bishop back. Do have to worry about a move like queen f3 in that position, though. Okay, it's a little annoying. All right, let's bring the bishop to e4. I have a very specific idea in mind. Very specific idea in mind. Okay, just gotta recognize that I am playing Blitz right now. I am not playing a 10-minute game. Not playing a 10-minute game. So for those of you that just joined the stream, welcome. I am playing viewers, so be sure to follow the channel, and I'd be happy to play you next in a time control of your choosing. So he brought the queen to d4, forming a battery, but this allowed me to play bishop f6 and trade off one of his key attacking pieces. So that was a trade that definitely benefited me. Okay, so now I'm going to play my queen into e5, centralize my queen, attack that bishop on h5. Good job by my opponent. Seeing that his piece was attacked. And let's see if I can go on the attack now. Let's okay, and my opponent played g4, which is potentially weakening. That's a potentially very weakening move. Let's see. Just got to be sure I don't run into any type of tactics that would lose my bishop. I'm just going to get my last piece into the game. Okay, rook a d8. That was my only piece in the position that wasn't playing, so I definitely want to get that piece involved. And he brings his rook into the game. Let's try to undermine this pawn. See what my opponent plays. Okay, and he attacks there. So let's just drop the bishop back. Just keep it nice and safe. So I've managed to also provoke some weaknesses in my opponent's position. Let's just play queen h4 here. And we'll just bring the bishop back to this active square on e4. Okay, and my opponent offers a queen exchange. So I'd like to decline that if I can. The problem is, to do it, I would really have to put my queen on a bad square, and I don't want to do that. So let's look for a way to open up this position. I think the move to e5 makes a lot of sense. e5 makes a lot of sense. So credit to my opponent. You know, he's down a lot in terms of rating, but he's playing a good game. Let's see. Let's just... Sorry about that. Let's just keep trying to open things up. And just want to make sure I haven't messed this up, have I? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Let's see. Man, I gotta move in this position. Gotta move, gotta move. Let's break this pin and play f5. Establish this pass pawn. So I'm just... Material's even, but, you know, white's got a lot of pawn weaknesses that I'm looking to exploit in this position. I also have this pass pawn that I hope to push down the middle of the board. Hey Rita, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, my opponent pushes on. I'll just take that. Okay, and best thing to do in the endgame is to centralize your king. So I'm going to try to do that. And let's bring the king over. Let's just keep advancing my king. Let's see where he goes. Here, trying to break this blockade that he's set up on the e3 square. And let's come here. So I will be able to hide my king. We'll be able to hide my king. So my opponent's definitely getting some good counterplay. It's definitely getting some good counterplay. I've managed to force his king back though. It's really tough in the endgame when your king's cut off like this on the back rank. And I can just see how I want to play this. Probably here. Probably here. And let's just start advancing this pawn. Okay. So I've got two passed pawns here, and I've kind of set up the makings of the Lucena position. So might be able to show you guys the Lucena position and how you build a bridge and all that. Let's back here. Two passed pawns are good. Yep, it's very good. So I'm just going to tuck the king back here, and I can even bring my rook here. So then I'm just going to move my king out of the way, and I'll be able to promote this, and he can't take because... Or can he? Ooh, I think I messed that up. I was thinking... Hold on, let me calculate this quickly. I messed that up. That's not good. I just got a little too lazy there. Jeez, I think this is actually a draw. I really think I messed that up. I think I messed that up. Yeah, I'll take the draw. I'll just believe that you can do it. I mean, this is an unrated game, so good game. Good game, Kevin. Thanks for following the channel. Really appreciate it. So all I got to do here is I stepped here. All you have to do is check the king away. The king moves. The king moves, and you know, you can easily promote. Just start pushing this pawn or whatever. I thought I was able to check his king away and win his rook, but I just miscalculated that.